There are very few YouTubers that'll show you going back to pick the camera up after they walk past it. I'm not going to show you every time. Sometimes it's not cinematic, but sometimes you just got to walk back. I mean, every time. If you want your camera, you got to go back. What's the name of this place?
Corelli Park.
Corelli Park, West Monroe, Louisiana. Shut the camera off if somebody's walking by and Badger's just doing this, pulling, and then he's choking himself. Wait, I have to get the different orientation here.
There's a dog park around here, but I think it's back there.
Ah, okay. This is actually really cool right here. I'm glad you said for us to come out here. Well, we came out here for the dog park. I don't know that Rachel remembered this was here. She may have, may not have. I don't know. Don't want anybody to be shocked, but I think it's fixing to start raining again. It's been quite a bit of that. Like I told you all a while ago, we really could use some sun on the old solar panels. It'd be fantastic. You know, I may have said this, may not have, but the thing about solar panels, what they need is
sun.
Solar. It's tough keeping Rachael in the frame sometime when she's walking with Badger, because he's like, remember the old Family Circus cartoons? It showed what everything Billy had done that day. Mm-hmm. Well, if you take that and magnify it by 100 trillion, that's Badger if you just let him go. Sniff this, pee on that, dookie on this, sniff that, chase after this, squirrel. All those things that dogs do, but he keeps life interesting though.
He does.
He keeps it interesting. So I've got Badger with me. Rachael finally remembered that the dog park is way back down that way. Just a little ways back over here to the van. She said she'd rather just drive down there. So while she's using the bathroom, I'm going over here and get the van. You can see it over there, not too far. It'd be quicker to walk across the grass, but it's not really grass right now. It's mainly mud and pollen. Also, woke up this morning and I was like, dang, I slept late. Spring forward, time change. I was like, there's no way, I never sleep this late. No, her daughter-in-law said she was actually late to work this morning because she forgot about the time change. And that's our deal, is we never really have times to be anywhere, so I don't worry about time. But when I woke up and looked at the clock and it was like 9 o'clock, I was like, what in the crap? And I realized, oh, time changed last night. I'm stupid. Uh-oh. Somebody's wanting a ride. I bet I'll give her one. I bet I give her one. Cane's Chicken Dog Park. If you're not familiar with Cane's Chicken, it's a chicken.
Very big.
It's a in the South, especially, it's a chicken strip. It's a chain of restaurants. A lot of people love them. To me, it's just chicken strips. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's chicken strips.
That's good chicken strips. It's the sauce and the bread.
Well, the bread's good, and again, I don't hate any of it. I don't know. I don't understand everybody's obsession with it. But there are people that don't understand my obsession with Whataburger, and we call those people stupid. Under 25 pounds or special needs dogs only. Badger, go! I just mean his. I mean his brain. Sure, everything's wet to sit down on. Maybe it's dry under there. Did you ever bring your dogs here?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we brought Corelli out here.
That's a boxer.
Yeah.
See, you think I don't know stuff about your past life.
Wait, was that her name? I can't remember. No, but it's a neat little dog park.
It is. It's not bad. Again, but it's 9,600 million degrees.
Oh, it's terrible in the summer. Let me tell you.
And more humidities than there are hots.
Yeah, it's not. It's not terrible right now because it's so cold. I mean, it's chilly.
It's like in the 50s, but it's still
yeah.
like this hoodie's almost too much because it's so wet out here.
So we're driving down Louisville, which is in Monroe, and there was a kid that stopped. We were at a stoplight, and he said, "Hey, y'all, I subscribed." So
you know, we have the little YouTube deal on the back of the van. He said, "As what you know, I subscribed." I'm like, "That's funny." I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah. Now that one's a first for us.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah, so we never do Starbucks ever. She got a caramel and I got that.
Looks like an Oreo.
But all they had was smalls.
Yeah.
Hold that for a second.
That's good.
But the reason we never get these is because they're freaking expensive.
Yes.
But we were given some Starbucks gift cards, so I'll do that. And if I'm not having to pay for it, I'll do it. Woo! Starbucks they don't give anything away.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's very tasty.
No, this is good. I think a lot of people just pay for the name of Starbucks. A lot of females. Now I'm going to say it.
I mean, it's true.
I know my daughter goes.
Oh yeah.
Every day.
She's a big fan.
She's a Starbucks girl. And I don't begrudge anybody going. It's not what I'm saying, but I just like.
If I went to Starbucks every day, we'd be broke.
How'd they spell it? Hey,
Rachael. Rachael.
No one ever spells her name right.
Okay.
Rachael. Now, let's be fair. It does have an unnecessary A in there. Mm-hmm. So I get that. I get it when people just spell it Rachel. I understand that. When they just.
But that's common.
Yeah, but the added Rachael.
Mm-hmm.
Rachael? Rachel?
Yeah.
Well, we got these, and then we're fixing to go have some old Cajun food. Cajun? How you say it?
Cajun.
Oh, that. I knew it started with an S.
We went by my old work.
Yep.
There's actually a guy that still works in the dish area, and I actually asked for him. He came out and gave him a hug. We just sat there and talked, and a booth in the bar, there was a girl that I used to work with there, and she was eating, so she's sitting there talking to me. And Veronica, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah.
And enjoy the channel. So it's very neat.
It is.
It was actually neat to go back into my work and actually see somebody that I knew.
I didn't go in with her, and not because I'm like, I don't want to go see people.
He didn't
I don't
think that
know.
there would be anybody.
I didn't figure there'd be
in there.
anybody. And then we had Badger, and it just.
Right.
But then as long as she stayed in there, I was like, well, maybe I should have gone, but I didn't, because I'm a dum dum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Get used to it.
Some hot sauce. I think she wants some butter.
Butter. So I have that Cajun mayo. That too.
Cool.
Here's some extra seasoning, butter. Let me get the Cajun
Awesome.
mayo.
Thank you.
How many exciteds do you have?
That's Cajun mayo.
Thank you
and
so
this
much.
was Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, yes,
yes.
ma'am. All right. Well, y'all don't get to watch this because it's going to be messy.
It is.
But, ooh, crawfish at touffee.
Thank you so much.
Right back with the Coke Zero.
All righty.
Y'all enjoy it.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the best things I've ever had in my mouth. Hush puppies are amazing. They're tearing these things up. How good is it?
Well, it's good.
I've never had crawfish, and I'm really digging it. Suck the hell out of it. No, it is. I gotta put y'all down because I don't really care about y'all right now. Well, I'm stuffed fully to the gills, and I'm happy. My Lord, that was delicious.
Very good.
We're at Russell Sage Wildlife Management Area, kind of east of Monroe, Louisiana. It's a view out the window.
There's some water out there.
Kind of bayou-y looking.
Yes.
And Badger promptly went and jumped in the water.
He did. I don't think he intended to.
Yeah. I think he was like, oh, there's water out here.
Yeah, he was like, oh, wow.
So he's getting a good toweling off right now. We'll
for
stay
the
the night here. You can actually stay here for 14 or 16
16 days.
consecutive days. We'll be here tonight.
Yeah.
Not sure if we're going to stay here for 2 nights or whatever. Kind of like to find something a little more secluded. But it's a place to stay, and we're not paying anything. I have a little inverter right here that we're using, like, plugs into the cigarette lighter just so I can, charge the laptop or whatever, or the monitor when I need to. So what I did was I plugged the charger I have for the house battery into that while we've been driving around and charging the battery. I mean, it's kind of a redneck, gimpy way to do it, but it's worked. It's charged it up just using the...
It's gotten better.
Yeah,
from what it was.
It was bad a while
It
ago.
was like 11. It's no lie.
The,
It was
like,
11 per,
like
it
volts,
was
the volts.
Volts were.
Yeah.
I was like,
And these AGM batteries, you're not supposed to let them go below 50%.
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really hurt them. It means you have less cycles of life in them.
Okay.
We drove around for a while just to charge the battery up that way.
Do you want
Listen to the cars. It won't be near as loud here as it was at that rest area. That rest area was loud as we're gonna sit here and chill, maybe watch a movie or something. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do, but I'm just gonna sit here with my beautiful wife, little moist puppy.
Yeah, he got this wet
Oh
too.
yeah, we need to just take that off of him. Y'all have a good night. Tell him, Badger, tell him goodbye. Tell him goodbye, or don't.
Badger, look.
Right here, Badger, look. Right here, look.
Woo.
Tell him goodbye. He won't.
He won't
Even talk. He never even says thank you. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later.
You're fine.
Y'all have a good night.
Oh, you're
We'll
so
see you on the next one.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.